Hello, Cancers. I'm lachondevi with Power Life Hypnosis. This is your mid-August 2019 love and romance reading. As always, thank you so much to all of those who thumbs up, like my readings. Thank you to all of those who comment and share. And thank you to all of my returning viewers, my returning subscribers, as well as all of my new viewers and my new subscribers. To book a private reading with me, visit my website, powerlifehypnosis.com. You can also book a reading with me now through the description box below. If you would like to know or confirm or like more information about your future partner, book a future partner reading with me through the description box or again at my website, powerlifehypnosis.com. All the details regarding the future partner reading are in the description box below. If you have an iPhone or an iPad, you can contact me at any time through the free Instant Go app, instantgo.com/powerlifehypnosis. That's also in the description box. Also, you can check me out and follow me on Instagram too for additional messages, predictions, fortunes, and a lot of fun things. So go ahead and follow me at Power Life Hypnosis. Again, that's also in the description box. So of course, this is a general reading. Messages may or may not resonate. If they do not, check your moon and rising sign videos. Those messages may. You can also check sun, moon, and rising for a more complete picture of your love life during the ending portion of this month, August 2019. So we are going to do something a little different with this reading, Cancers. I did not go ahead and pull predictions beforehand. I'm going to go ahead and do them during this reading, but I did pull your guidance as well as the theme and the postcard from Spirit, and we also have some additional new cards here so we can save time. So let's go ahead and get into it. All right, Cancers. So regarding your love life during the ending portion of August here, I have the cards of the moon as well as focus. So what is this saying to me regarding the overall theme or the overall energy of our love lives at this time? I can tell here that we are being called to trust our intuition at this time. There may be something that you are intuitively knowing, intuitively sensing regarding your love life, regarding your connection, regarding your relationship here. Even regarding the future, the direction of this connection. Because this moon card is saying that, again, you may know. You may know things that others are not able to sense or pick up, or if someone were to look from an outside perspective, they may not have the same view or the same opinion or the same way of looking at your situation because they are not possessing of this higher awareness and this higher knowledge, this deeper understanding. So trust your intuition, trust your gut, trust what you feel is true in this relationship. Even if you have no proof, we are Cancers, and therefore our intuition, our gut instinct may be more useful, more beneficial than cold hard proof at this time. You know, faith is trusting in something that is unseen, not yet known. So we may also be having faith and trusting in the direction of a relationship, trusting in the direction of a connection. And what I'm feeling here is many of us have already put a lot of energy into this connection. We may have manifested some very positive outcomes and events in this connection. I'm also feeling as though many of us are in a situation that is firmly rooted. There's a strong grounding in this situation. So we are at this time, again, trusting what we know, trusting our intuitive insight, trusting our deeper sense of awareness, going with our gut feeling, our intuitive insight. We are trusting the direction of where this is going, of what is to come, of the near and distant future. And we are also keeping our eye on the prize, knowing what we want, knowing what direction we want to go in, knowing what we want to manifest in this situation. Again, we've already put in the effort We've already put in some very useful and valuable manifestation energy in this situation. Now it's a focus, or now it's an action of just keeping focus and continuing to move forward and not giving up, regardless of if anyone says anything, or regardless of if we have our own doubts or our own worries or our own insecurities in this situation. So keep your eye on the prize during this time, Cancers, and do not give up, because the effort that you put in will not be wasted. It's just a matter of keeping the momentum going and continuing to move forward, even if there's a possibility that things may not work out in the exact way that you envision them or hope them to. Keep your eye on the prize. You know, an object in motion stays in motion. So keep moving forward, keep focused, and trust your intuition, trust your gut, trust the direction that you are being guided and pulled to go in, and trust what you know. Say no to naysayers. You guys like my Cancer mug? What does it say on the back here? Cancer, intuitive, we're sympathetic, shrewd and cautious, imaginative, emotional, sensitive, and protective. Isn't that cute, you guys? All right, so let's go ahead and go into our prediction. And then again, we'll go into the guidance that we have here and some affirmations so we can bring about the best outcome in this situation. But let's see what's going on and what we are needing to stay focused on. So it appears as though during this time, some of us may be going through something where maybe there's a separation, or a separation that is impending, that is coming about in the near future, because we do have the card of the desert. So the desert may be relevant in some way. Someone may be living somewhere desertous, mountainous, moving somewhere, you or your partner. But we do have a sense of departure, even if the desert or the mountains are not relevant for you here. We do have a sense of departure, okay? But it appears as though, Cancers, we do have the ability to push through this situation, to make it through this departure. So there may be a feeling of loss. However, I'm feeling as though we absolutely do have the ability, once again, to make it through, and to move through this transitory period, this transition, or this separation, or whatever this is, with grace. Okay, so again, we do have here a sense of transition, a sense of change. Let's see these cards that I have just came out here. Yes, we have that coming up very, very strongly, okay? So either you, Cancer, or the person you are involved with, someone is moving forward in some way. This can be for business, this can be for work, this can be for better financial opportunities or something like that. And it appears as though many of us may be feeling as though, due to this situation here, perhaps the forward movement in this relationship or this connection is feeling a little bit more stagnant at this time. Maybe feeling a little bit more stagnant at this time. Perhaps like the romance, the passion. I just saw something about transition. So feeling as though perhaps the romance or even spending time together may not be as it was before. Now, I do feel as though many of us may be visiting with this person during this time, especially if you are apart, okay? Or there may be some kind of important communication or conversation coming through as well that's going to take place at this time. And this may even kind of give some positive sense of definition to this connection. This conversation here, you may be worried about it. Some of you may be feeling worried about this conversation, this communication. However, again, it may be very necessary to put some definition or kind of put a greater foundation to this connection during this transitory time. I do sense here a feeling of this may be in more open relationship or more free relationship. However, with also a sense of connection and loyalty to this person. But it's by choice. So what I can also see here is, during this time, those of you who feel as though there may be a lack of romance or a reduction of romance or anything like that, there may be a feeling of stalling, again, stagnant energy. Things are going to transcend, things are going to move forward, and this is going to happen very quickly. So we are going to be experiencing acceleration after things have stalled. There's going to be acceleration after things have stalled. And this is going to happen very quickly. And this is going to be a result of either things revealed, things discussed, things revealed, and or a solution provided in some way on either of your behalves, or you working together to come up with a solution for whatever's going on. Coming together and speaking about a solution regarding this transition, this moving, this migration, this separation. Because again, I have here a lot of cards suggesting that someone is going somewhere. We have here, again, the desert, departure. We have here the ship, speaking of travel, speaking of moving, speaking of transitions. Okay, we also have here swallows, speaking of migration, movement, relocation. So despite that kind of hanging over our heads or in the back of our minds, causing a little trepidation here, we also have the lock, secrets, things that are kept hidden. So this can also speak of things being unlocked. This can also speak of solutions coming about in this situation. Because it appears as though the ultimate outcome here is a positive one. Now, it's likely that for many of us here, this is going to be something that may not work itself out over the long run quickly, or we are going to have to be in this energy for a little while, although there is going to be a solution coming. So there's a solution coming, and it's going to make this period better. And we may even see this play out positively again over the long term, because we have here the card of more than a year. So for some of you, it could be that you have been preparing for this, or you have been working towards this, or you have been waiting for this, or this has been kind of coming about and imminent for over a year, or impending for over a year. And for others of you, this can be suggesting that you may have to work on this situation to keep it going. And this change may affect this connection for over a year. But again, I do have here positive outcomes of not only success, but romance and passion and love. So again, stay focused on what it is that you want. Stay focused on the ultimate outcome. What is it that you want? And do you have the courage to put your fear aside? Do you have the courage to put your doubts aside? Better yet, do you have the courage to focus solely on what it is that you really want? Because when we focus solely, there are no fears, there are no doubts. We have our eye on the prize. We have one outcome, and that's the only outcome. So any distractions we ignore. If you want this, you may have to work on it. You may have to work on it. Nevertheless, if you have the ability to stay focused on your goals, your desires, you will be successful. You will be successful. All right. So Cancers, divine timing, once again, is at play here. Divine timing is at play here. And that is not necessarily a negative thing, because what begins quickly, what starts quickly, ends quickly, right? So if this is a situation where there's a strong foundation being built, where you are taking your time, where you are, going through the ups and the downs, where you have the ability to push through, you are going to manifest a beautiful outcome. You just, again, must stay focused and keep that energy going. Fire is manifestation energy. So keep that energy going, keep that action going, keep moving forward. Keep your eyes set on your desires and your dreams and your wishes. A lot of times things manifest for us not in the way that we want, not exactly how we wanted to initially. However, when things do unfold and are brought to us, they come to us in a way that is divine and much more fulfilling than we could have perceived before. So divine timing is at work here. Divine love is worth waiting for. Your desires are worth waiting for. And this is especially true because when we are manifesting something, when we are putting forth our energy and bringing something about, when we have a goal in mind, there are often so many things that need to take place before our desire is able to be brought forth to us by God, by our spiritual support team, by our higher powers. So we have to allow things to unfold. We have to focus on being our best selves. Accordingly, attraction. You attract romance by enjoying this moment fully. So we are attracting romance at this time by being in our energy of the moon, as we are moon ruled, focusing on ourselves, our lives, trusting our intuition, keeping our eye on the prize, keeping that momentum going, also allowing God and our higher powers and God, Spirit, Universe, our higher power, to unfold the path and the blessings as they're supposed to be. So we attract romance by focusing on ourselves, by loving ourselves, by being our best selves, not necessarily putting all our energy, effort, focus on our love lives and or things that we can't control. As Cancers, we are predominantly, especially for those women, I mean, not necessarily the men, but predominantly for women, a feminine energy, right? Moon ruled. Moon is a feminine planet. So it's best for us to take a step back, allow the cycles to evolve, as the moon also signifies cycles. Allow the cycles to evolve and focus on being our best selves in the meantime and attracting love to us rather than going out and trying to force it or make it happen. That which you chase runs, right? So let's enjoy this moment fully. Let's take the blessings out of the moment. Let's extract the blessings, the positive out of this moment, and just focus on living our lives at this time and being happy and being our best selves. And this is our best bet here. This is also in alignment with our life's purpose in some way. So what we can do at this time is really ask ourselves, or even ask God, ask our higher power, what is it that I am meant to learn? What is the benefit of this time? What is it that I am meant to discover, explore, enhance, learn, experience at this time?
It's 1:33 p.m.
Okay, well, that was interesting. I don't know if you guys just heard, but Siri just picked up on my voice and said it's 1:33 p.m. She says it's 1:33 p.m. So it appears as though this is a time when we are going into a new beginning. This is a new period, new energy, fresh energy coming, in which there's a lot of learning to come, and we are going to be moving forward. We are going to be moving forward in the best way. There's a new beginning in which we are moving forward, again, in the best way. Again, we are also learning. So again, that is in alignment with what we are speaking of. How is this in alignment with our life's purpose, with our own individual, unique purpose and journey between ourselves and our higher power? So this card from Archangel Michael reads, Archangel Michael, you know the details of my divine life purpose, and I ask you to help me be aligned with my goals. Now is also a time to focus on our goals. And for some of us, this may be speaking of our finances and our business. Our finances and our business. Okay? Archangel Michael, you know the details of my divine life purpose, and I ask you to help me be aligned with my goals. Please clearly guide my actions so that I'm taking the best steps to fully manifest my wonderful and meaningful career. So that's interesting, because this is a new deck that I just got. So this is actually the first time I'm reading this card. And that's exactly what we have been speaking about, career. Okay? So now's the time for us to focus on our purpose, focus on our gifts, focus on our missions as well. Especially if we are going through a period of separation, or even if this is an upcoming period. 22:55 on the clock. So we are going to have to make some choices, many of us, and bring some changes into our lives. We are going to have to focus on bringing more balance into our lives as well. Especially if somebody is moving to a new area, or there's going to be a separation period, or somebody's traveling, or there's a departure in some way. This is our time to focus and put more energy and effort into our mission and our life's purpose as well. And again, for many of us, this is speaking of putting more and investing more into our jobs, our careers, our finances. So our affirmation is loyalty. Loyalty. Our affirmation for this time is loyalty. I'm there for the people I care about in whatever way they need me. Ride to the airport? No problem. Bail you out of jail? You bet. Well, I would suggest doing that after we work on those finances, right? Before we bail people out of jail. Go see your band again? Maybe. The point is, when I stand with them, I know I'm a part of something special. And to be honest, it doesn't suck to look around and remember they are standing with me too. So in my inner ear, I just heard, if you are feeling abandoned, or feel like there's abandonment coming, or there's some kind of separation or distance, there's still loyalty between you and this person. There's still loyalty in between you and this person. So again, trust what you know to be real on the inside. If you feel the connection, if you feel the love, if you feel it, Cancers, it is true. Because if it weren't true, you wouldn't feel it, right? So trust what you know to be true and keep your eye on the prize. And know that divine timing is at play here. Divine timing is at work. You may have to stay steady fixed on your desire, and you will be able to get through and make it through on top in spite of any challenges or uncertainties. You have the ability to push through, and you have the strength, and you have the intuitive mindset. And this is going to manifest something beautifully for you in divine timing. Dearest Cancer, do you know how much we love you and want to help you? We are here for you, and we hear you ask for guidance, but you must let go and let us help you. So we hear you ask for guidance. Your guides are suggesting, your spiritual support team suggests that they hear you ask for guidance. They hear your prayers. They hear your words. They know your spirit. They know your heart. They know. But you have to let go and let them help. Cancer, you don't have to do it all. You don't have to do it all. You've done your part. Now let us do ours. You'd be awestruck if you knew how many strings are being pulled through the matrix to give you what you need and desire. So you would be surprised. You would be awestruck. You'd be shocked if you knew just what things are going on in the background to bring you your desires, your wishes, your dreams, what it is that you want. But again, in divine timing. Spirit has a plan. And when you sign up to be a co-creator, you remember to allow the partnership. So one major thing when it comes to manifesting is we have to let go. And we have to trust that everything is working out in divine ways, in divine timing, under grace. And that is often the hardest part of manifesting something that we want, because we want it so bad. So we focus on it, or we push for it, or we think about it, we obsess over it. But again, what we chase after will run. So we've done our part. You've done your part, Cancer. You put in the energy and the effort. Again, you put in that energy and effort. You did what you needed to do. So just relax, take a step back, focus on yourself, finances, business, okay, coins, simoleons. Focus on that. And things are going to manifest for you. And I'm hearing more promptly than you would expect. I'm feeling a surprise coming. A surprise. Okay. So again, Spirit has a plan, and when you sign up to be a co-creator, you must remember to allow the partnership. It's not one-sided. Your desires and plans meet up with those of Spirit. Remember though, I just heard a message. Okay, let me pause this. I just heard a message. For many of us, for a number of us, this separation or distance or whatever this is, this transition, this change is happening for the purpose, life's purpose, right? Of us now having less distractions or having more motivation to focus on finances, okay? So that's the moment, that is the message that I just heard. Remember though, Spirit's timetable and ideas of how things will play out may be quite different from yours. So again, we have that message of timing. Trust us. Spirit's ideas are amazing, right? So things are going to manifest in a way even more beautiful than we could have ever anticipated from this current vantage point as we sit, stand, run, whatever we're doing here together right now, okay? Now, let go and let us do the magic. Pay attention to other areas of your life. It's like, drop the mic right there or the card. Pay attention to other areas of your life. That is what we are supposed to do at this time. So that's a great message that's really magnified in this reading. All right, so we know, so we have the answer. Before you know it, a miracle will have taken place. And that's exactly, I'm getting chills. The chills are creeping up on me right now. The chills are creeping up. That's exactly what I was speaking about. So say no mas. That's what it is. I love you guys. Those are the messages that I have for you for the ending portion of August, love and romance, and in this case, life as well. I love you all. Thank you so much for checking out this reading. Go ahead and thumbs up, like this reading if the messages resonate, comment, share, subscribe to my channel if you have not done so already. This month, after the mid-monthly readings, I am going to be going into some additional topics. Some of you guys have been asking me about soulmates and twin flames and things like that, and I am very happy that now Mercury's out of retrograde, so we can talk about that. All right, so if you have not subscribed to my channel, go ahead and subscribe. We'll get into that, and also some additional readings too. I love you all. Once again, go ahead, thumbs up, like, share, subscribe. Book a reading with me through the description box below or at my website, powerlifehypnosis.com. You can also contact me at any time through the free Instant Go app, instantgo.com/powerlifehypnosis. You can also find me on Instagram as well. I love you all. Thank you again, and I look forward to seeing you here soon. All right? Bye, Cancers.